What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another review. This time it is for the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Colorado Avalanche, and the Avs won 3-1. Now, here's the thing. This is back-to-back games now where it's like a tale of two games. And I know a lot of people in the comments here, there's some people that just flat out don't like the Leafs, which is fine. There's also some people that just flat out like to hate the Leafs even though they're Leaf fans. If I can just calm you down 1 second here. I know we're all going to hear it. Oh, how come the Leafs are not playing good under Keefe? I guess it wasn't a Babcock problem. We're not bringing that stuff up anymore because it's ridiculous. The Leafs played very good in this game for a large period of time. Freddie Anderson was great. But again, it was just like a tale of two games. There were parts in the game where Tavares, Nylander, Matthews, like everybody looked great, and then there was times where they just looked lost, and that's the problem. The Leafs need to find a way to play a complete game, and they need to stop, letting something get to their head, and that something this game was the Spezza blunder. He didn't have a stick. He gets in Morgan Riley's way. Riley doesn't know what to do with it at that point, and it causes an odd man rush, or basically a breakaway. Not basically, it was a breakaway, and they score shorthanded. Nichushkin. Say that name 5 times fast. He scores and makes it a 2-1 game, and then ultimately they win 3-1. I don't know what to say. This game could have been the Leafs as well. I thought that they played pretty decent. And again, there's a lot of people, I read the tweets and it's hilarious. I shouldn't be, but I'm reading tweets where it's like people are blaming one specific player for everything. Again, guys, you got to watch the full 60 here. A lot of these guys had poor games, but a lot of them actually played pretty well. Like, you can have a bad game here and there. Like, there's some guys out there that didn't play that great tonight, but they've had some really good stretches, and it's like, yeah, it sucks to lose and stuff like that, but it's a team effort. And like I said, it was another game where it was like a tale of two games. The shots were 39-30 for Toronto. And let me remind you guys, it's not like the Leafs were playing, the Detroit Red Wings, no offense. But like, you're playing a very good team in Colorado. Like, look at that first shot that went in. Nathan MacKinnon buries his 18th, assisted by Rantanen and Makar. And by the way, Nazem Kadri, great tribute for the guy, but I really wish they would have done it before the game. I think it's way, more special if they do it before the anthems and all that. I just think it means a little more, but great tribute nonetheless. Then we move on. Zach Hyman scored his third of the year from Kerfoot and Ceci. Which Cody Ceci, again, he also was one of those guys. He had like a tale of two games. There were some plays where he was really good, some where he wasn't. I brought up the Nichushkin goal, again, a blunder by Jason Spezza and Morgan Riley. Then Donskoy scored his 12th in the empty net, assisted by Calvert and McKinnon. Just one of those games where it's like the Leafs had it. They could have had that one. I thought that they battled pretty well against a very good team in Colorado. They just didn't get it done. Grubauer was the number one star. He had 38 saves. Again, like I said, the Leafs had a lot of really good chances. They made some really good plays. The Sheldon Keefe was doing some line swapping. It looked really cool. We got to see Nylander, Marner, and Matthews out there at some points. We got to see Matthews, Tavares, and Marner at some points. Like, we got to see really cool combinations. And by the way, there was a couple really good tweets put out. I think it was like Scott Wheeler that put out one of them where he was saying like the Leafs had like 3 or 4 shifts in a row where they were putting Colorado in their own end. Like, it was Matthews, Nylander, Marner, Tavares, like those combinations of guys, like back-to-back shifts. They constantly had it in there. But then that one mistake by Spezza and Riley just tore them apart. Like, they just couldn't figure it out after that. And by that, I don't mean, oh, they just gave up. Like, it was 3-1 with an empty net goal. But it kind of deflates the game a little bit. Like, you give that up and you're like, oh, come on. Like, that's what's going to lose us the game, and then you're out of it. They need to find a space mentally where they can get over these things, and it just didn't happen tonight. So move on to the next one. You lose back-to-back nights. Not fun. Not great. Let's go Raptors. Peace.